Ladies and gentlemen, Malihina. Malihina. Alright, guys, totally enjoy the show, guys. Now, guys, my decision to leave people alone or to focus on myself, of course, there are going to be times where I say hello, or of course, there are going to be times where I go out of my way. It doesn't matter who the person is, I'm not judgmental, but where I go out of my way and have a good conversation or whatever. And I don't have to date them, they can just be an acquaintance or not even an acquaintance, maybe I just see them once, but they can just be one time person that I talk to or whatever. I'm not opposed to that, but it's just the way people approach it now. I really find that a lot of people don't approach me the right way. And not to say they have to like, throw money at me or bow down or anything. I'm not a diva or a divo as Marco. I don't consider being a diva or divo really that cool. I mean, it's cool, whatever, but I don't really value that really. Like for me, even though I'm gonna be really, really rich and famous, I don't expect people to bend over backwards. I mean, it'd be nice if they gave me free stuff once in a while, or they really praise my achievements. But I'm not the type of person that's like, get me this, get me that. I just don't believe in that. I think everybody earns their way, and I like to do things. If I could throw out the things on a tray, or if I could, you know, um, if I could do something, like throw something in the recycling bin, I will. Or a lot of times, those aluminum foil cans, the top of the cans, I'll definitely go to those boxes and put those caps in there, and drop them in there, and just for people with wheelchairs, they have their aluminum can lids or whatever, the caps. Of course I will, right? Like I don't feel that people that are in wheelchairs get treated right necessarily, or that they get treated very well. And some of them do. I'm not saying all of them do get treated badly, but I think the majority of the lives of people in wheelchairs, obviously, it's way harder than people without them. So of course I'm going to do those kinds of things. Of course I'm going to help people out. So, but I'm not going to get someone to do it for me. I'm not going to be like, here, cleaner, can you move this to the box where the caps go, or sometimes I'll be like, just leave my stuff there. Depends on where I am. Like I think, if you are at a place, like if I'm at if I'm at the forest in the city, then I'm gonna leave my bottle with the cap on my table. But if it's like something where it's like, a tray and I've got napkins and this and that, I'm gonna throw it out, right? Because that's just my idea of things. I want to throw it out. I really don't want to leave it there. Um, I really don't want to just leave it there. I mean, there are times where I let the server or the cleaner take care of it, but I mean, for me, I'm not really the type of person that does nothing. Like I don't feel like I'd want to be lazy. Like even like McDonald's, right? I'm not gonna leave the tray on the table. I mean, sometimes I will, but most of the time I'll put the tray back on the place where it's needed, and I'll dump like if I go to A&W or whatever, someplace like fast food, even, or a restaurant. If there's a way to put the stuff away, then I will. But anyway, I really feel, being a diva or a divo, there's nothing wrong with it, and some people really like it. Like I'm sure Madonna has no choice but to be a diva because she runs so many businesses and she has no time. So she has to command her way through things. And I don't think it's necessarily something that people look down upon. But I'm always for the people that are like suffering, like I don't want someone to suffer based on what I do or whatever. I mean, sometimes I'm not in a good mood, so I don't care. But I mean, most of the time I want people to enjoy their lives and not really have to bend over backwards just to please me. Anyway, totally enjoy, guys. Bye now. I mean, if they do once in a while or they have no problem with it, of course I'll accept, darling. Bye now.